Hello loves, it's Tiana from Natural Lore.
Hey, it's your girl Jonna from Naturally Glam TV.
And welcome to another episode of Curls Culture Couture. On this week's episode, we're gonna be giving you guys a recap from Return of the Curls, 50 Cent situation, a little update on Bill Cosby, and we're also gonna be talking about the controversy surrounding Serena Williams' Wimbledon win.
Tiana and I both attended the Return of the Curls Natural Hair Expo. It was an entire weekend held by Kenya Kelly here in Hampton, Virginia, which is really awesome because we didn't have to go far. It was right here in Hampton Roads. Cha-ching. The event kicked off Friday night with a pre-event party hosted by Pam from Coils by Nature, Adia from the Trendy Socialite, and Constance from Team Natural. Then for Saturday was the main expo with all the vendors. It was sponsored by Dark and Lovely. There was tons of workshops. There was a hair show.
We were alongside some amazing women. Kim from Naturally Fashionable, Adia from the Trendy Socialite, Beauty by Lee. I can say my highlight outside of participating in the workshop was Natural Nicole's workshop. If you haven't heard, I know it's all over the internet. Okay, monetize thyself. All right, she was talking about monetizing yourself.
So on Sunday, they had a special blogging and branding brunch. It was hosted by Shalene from Natural Hair Does Care, and the keynote speaker was Myleik Teal, who's the founder of Curlbox. It was nice to see just a room full of African American women who were trying to achieve whatever it is that they're passionate about, whether it be building a brand, whether it be blogging. So that was really nice to see.
Ratchet news of the week. 50 Cent has been required or ordered to pay Rick Ross's baby mama $5 million because he leaked a sex tape of her and another man, and without her knowledge. So the judge deemed that as, you know, basically defamation of character. Since then, 50 has filed bankruptcy. Not because he doesn't have any money, but because he wants to freeze the assets that he does have, so that he's going to prolong this situation. I don't know what happened, Jonna. What happened? What's the update on Bill Cosby? Because we talked about this story in some couple episodes back, but some stuff has developed.
It was alleged that he had drugged these women and he had had sex with them or whatever. Recently, some court documents have been released, and where he actually admits that he did do it. And you have somebody that has a great talent. You have a great talent, and now that talent is totally being marred because of some sick fantasy that they have. They just can't keep to themselves.
It's craziness.
And I feel sorry for the women who had to go through, basically everybody was saying that they were lying, knowing their truth, and just the simple fact that because he was a celebrity, nobody wanted to believe what they were saying. And it's sad because you know that there's so many women, children, whatever, who are being sexually assaulted, victims, and they are afraid to say something because they don't think anybody's going to believe them.
Serena Williams has won the Wimbledon for the second time, correct? This is her second win.
Girl, I don't know. She did win. That's the point. She won.
So there has been some media scrutiny. There was a comparison about her being masculine to Caitlyn Jenner. Like, how did those two even go together? That has nothing to do with one another because she has a muscular build. She has to be a man. I'm confused. And then there was some talk about her using steroids. They're talking about the way that she dresses. Who cares? To be completely honest, in a world that's saturated with everybody, you have to be unique. And if there's one thing y'all don't remember them Serena sisters for, it'll be them braids and it'll be them crazy outfits that they wore.
I thought you was gonna say them booties. I really did.
As a society, good gracious, you know, you can't never let nobody have a moment, be in their moment without trying to tear them down some kind of way. Jonna, go ahead, talk to the people.
I disagree with everything you just said. I agree with everything you just said. It's been like that since they started because they were such a phenomenon. We can't just let these two black girls from
Compton.
Compton just
Shout out
killed the
West Side.
game. But at this point in their career, this shouldn't be a topic of discussion. Like, they have been around for years and winning and beating everybody for you. I mean, they beating each other. Come on, man.
Rolling into our favorite segment, Rock It or Stop It. As we all know, the EPSYs took place a couple of days ago, and we want to bring you some looks from the red carpet. Some of them good, some of them not so good. We're gonna go ahead and start off with Kylie Jenner. And this dress, in my opinion, is gorgeous. Now, I wonder, is it hot out there? Because it's a turtleneck and it's long sleeve. It's sequins, it's all the way down to the ground. So I'm just wondering, is she hot in it? I say rock it. Next up, we have Washington Redskins player DeSean Jackson. And he has a situation going on where he decided to cut off the remaining part of his pants. So,
and sleeve.
I understand that people want to be different. They want to bring something fresh and something new. But this looks like your suit's too small, brother. This is a no-no. Like, you trying it too hard. So I'm going to say, stop it.
Next up, we have the lovely Diane Sawyer. She is rocking the classic white on white suit with the neutral clutch and shoe, and it's heaven. It is divine. She looks super sharp, not too formal, because this is the EPSYs after all, but not too dressed down. She looks amazing. I give her a rock it. Rock it.
Go, girl.
I want to rock it. Now, Halle Berry. I mean, here's the thing. When you are Halle Berry,
you already know it's going down when you start with, here's the thing.
When you're Halle Berry, you can do whatever you want.
Pretty much.
And you're gonna look good. Like, her body looks great. The dress is hideous. The hair, we're not really feeling the hair. We like Halle Berry with the Halle Berry signature haircut. So we're going to have to give her a stop it on this one. So thanks again for watching this week's episode of Curls Culture Couture. We're so glad you joined us. Leave us a comment below. Let us know what you thought about the episode. So we'll see you next week here on Curls Culture Couture. Make sure you follow us on social media. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Periscope.
Hey. See ya.
Peace.
And it goes on.
Oh, y'all see my henna tattoo though? Ooh, isn't it nice?
Ooh. Speaking of being subjected to, we want to talk about Serena Williams.
I'm sorry, that was a funny segue though. Speaking of TNA with the segue, boy, you gonna tie it up. You gonna tie it up. Speaking of jail time, speaking of everything.
What about Drake's new beard? I mean, you gotta bring it all together. You gotta go together.
She brought it to you. This Serena Williams story with the Bill Cosby